And now it's time for our cool products brought to you by Fleet Farm. We're talking musky. Well, we definitely got to start out with some Bucktails. We got a few different brands here. The first one from Big Tooth, this is the Mini 8. And then we have a little bit bigger size in the Mag 8. Over here, Musky Mayhem Tackle. These are great for high speeds. You know, summertime, muskies are very active. You can fish these baits very fast to get strikes. And the last one over here from Northland Tackle, the Birdshot Bucktail. And for top water, the Pacemaker from Senate. Check it out. This is kind of a unique bait. It has a very distinct clicking sound. When the blade, when you're on top like that, the blade clicks around, meets with the middle hook right there. Fantastic. These are handmade, great musky baits. This happens to be the 7-inch Pacemaker. Check it out from Senate. And for some lipped baits from Joe Bucher Outdoors, the Shallow Raider. Right here we have a jointed one and we have a non-jointed. These are great for trolling, for casting. A nice little smaller profile. You can fish these pretty fast. And from Bagley, the Monster Shad and the Bang O.B. And summertime weed growth is happening all over the upper Midwest, so having a spinnerbait is a good option. Also, you fish around wood or heavy cover. This is a great one from Northland Tackle, the Bionic Bucktail. It's sort of a safety spin style spinnerbait. You control this, you can cast this, a lot of flash, a lot of great action from Northland Tackle. And it's always important to have a selection of leaders when you're fishing for muskies. Here's a couple different ones. The first one from VMC. These are their fluorocarbon leaders. They come in 12-inch and 18-inch up to 150 pound. And from Joe Bucher Outdoors, the Pro Musky leaders. This happens to be a single strand one in 165 pound. And braid, of course, you need a good braid. Suffolk makes a couple great ones. First, the Performance braid, and also the Advanced 832 Super line. You know, 80 pounds, 65, 80 pound. That's a great size for pretty much any one of these baits. And having a big net is important. You're dealing with big fish, you need a big net. From Drifter Tackle, let me lift this up. You're gonna see what I'm talking about right here. So I'm gonna drop this down. You see how wide, look at that. You can fit a big fish inside there. Has a nice deep scoop to it so you can keep the fish nice and healthy and alive over the side of the boat when you are taking the hooks out. Quick lift for a photo and you're set. This from Drifter Tackle. And lastly, we have a great rod and reel combination right here. These are sold separately. The first is the Mojo Musky line from St. Croix. This happens to be the 7-foot, 6-inch model. And from Daiwa, the Lexa HD with the power handle right here. This happens to be a 300 model. This is 7.1 ratio on here. Pretty much great for anything. If you're topwater fishing, trolling, casting, really great. The Lexa HD 300 and the Mojo Musky from St. Croix. All these products, they're available at your local Fleet Farm store, and you can also get them online at fleetfarm.com. Well, these days can get long out there in the water, and you're talking 10 to 12-hour days. A nice lightweight performance hoodie like this from Blackfish makes those days a lot easier. It's actually rated at a UPF 50, really lightweight, great, stylish, looks great, and you're gonna feel great wearing it from Blackfish.